Hello yarn friends, and welcome to January 2026. It's been a long time since I've posted on YouTube, and one of my goals for this year is to get at least 2 videos posted a month here. So I really want to get the Yarn Happening videos going again. Some different things that we'll talk about in these videos are current whips, what's happening at the shop, festival updates, the yarn that I've started dyeing here at the shop, kind of anything that's been happening as of late. In regards to yarn that I started dyeing, with our new location, I have a dedicated classroom / dyeing studio. So whenever we don't have classes going on, I'm able to start dyeing yarn in there. My first collection was actually centered around our shop dog, Sven. Sven is my almost 12-year-old miniature dachshund. He is a very sweet boy, and he's been at the shop here for a couple years now. With him being older, he needed to have 2 lumps removed, and he very much needs his teeth done. Both of those procedures come with cost, so one of the ways I've started to raise funds is through raffles and through dyeing yarn. So I started a line called Stitches Brew, which is what I dye here in-house. My first collection was called the Sven collection. It consisted of 4 different yarns and a project bag. We are currently out of stock with the yarn, but I will be getting that restocked soon. Be sure to check out yarnover.ca if you want to purchase some Sven yarn. All proceeds from the Stitches Brew line will be going towards his upcoming surgeries. So to give you an idea, I had a BFL sock base, and so the first color was called Shop Dog, and so this is his main color, so it does have sort of some black little highlights in there. And then the second color was Puppy Dog Eyes, because if you've ever been in the shop and you start petting him, he stares at you with those deep brown eyes. And one of our lovely gals here at the shop knitted up this sample for me. This is called the Slice of Mosaic pattern. It's normally done in DK, but she just increased the number of repeats and made a lovely Sven collection piece for me. So that is our BFL sock base. I also did a mohair and a light worsted. The light worsted is called Belly Rubs, and so it's very similar to Shop Dog, but it doesn't have those same dark highlights. And then Floof is a very, very lightly sort of coppery color that pairs very nicely with Belly Rubs. So for that one, I used the Tin Can Knits World's Simplest Mitten pattern and held that double. So the mohair just gives a nice little halo to it. And when you hold the mohair with the light worsted, it makes some very comfy mitts. So that is the yarn from our Sven collection. And my mom was also amazing and managed to find a fabric that was almost identical to Sven. So we had a couple project bags made up, and she even went above and beyond, and on the inside she wrote Sven collection that she had embroidered on there. So with the 2 raffles that we did, we were able to raise enough funds for his lump surgery. So today is Thursday. On Tuesday he had those lumps taken off, so it's only been 2 days. He had a lump in each armpit, which really started to impede the way he would walk, and they became itchy and irritated because he was constantly having to rub them as he walked. And now we're going to continue to raise funds through the sale of Stitches Brew yarn to get his teeth done, and we are currently almost a third of the way there. So with it being January is my birthday month, and I wanted to create a yarn to kind of go along with that celebration. We're not going to talk about how old I am turning because I'm in denial about that. But one of my favorite cakes is confetti cake. I don't know if it's because of the rainbow colors in it. I just love it. And there is a wonderful pattern called the CL Beanie, and that is available for free on Ravelry. And her pattern kind of reminded me a bit of a layered cake. So I dyed some yarn to go along with that hat, and I made some alterations to the hat pattern. And this is what I came up with. So there is the speckled confetti cake, and then where you have your pearl rose is your icing layer, and then at the top, of course, is your top icing, and then a fun little pom-pom on top. So this was done in a light worsted, and it comes together in little kits. So we have strawberry, we have whipped chocolate, and lemon. So these are two 50-gram light worsted weight skeins, and so one kit will do one of the hats, so depending on what color you would like your icing layer to be. And then that is our logo on there, and then just that it's our confetti cake. And then when you do purchase one of these kits, you will also get the altered CL Beanie pattern that I changed. And you can either get a printed copy of that or an emailed copy of that. But yeah, so far that's all I have to share with you all today. The birthday yarn will be available for purchase starting Saturday, January 10th. So you can pick that up in store. Our address is 1230 St. John Street, Regina, Saskatchewan. Or you can purchase online at yarnover.ca. Thank you all for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you later this month.